you studying to be a cat burglar?
Huh?
I finally had a crash last night. I never even heard you come in or go out again.
Must be from rooming with Dad. Criminal instincts.
So, how's your pal and his trouble?
Fine. Really, it's all cleared up.
With a little help from his friend?
I did what I could.
Good man. Rotten company, but a good man. I didn't come all the way up here to visit dear old Earl, you know.
I'm sorry I haven't been around, but duty called.
Listen, I'm glad you have close friends. It makes all the difference.
Yeah.
So, hon, if everything is really cool with you here, I probably should be getting back. I have a major dinner party to cater tonight, and it could mean some new clients if I don't screw up the bouillabaisse.
Sure, I understand. How about if I come with? Instant busboy?
Say what?
Well, waiting around last night, I did some thinking, and I decided you're right. What's Westdale got to offer, really? Except for Dad.
Let me get this straight. You now want
to take you up on your offer and move to L.A.
Peter? Raped you? No way. No way. Wait a minute. I know the guy's not a saint. Lying and cheating is one thing, but physical violence? Peter? He couldn't. Stacy, he cares for you and me. When they locked me up, he came down there. He was at the jailhouse. He felt for me.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. Please go, Daryl. I'm tired.
Stacy, something is all out of shape here.
Never mind. Please, Daryl, just go.
You painted this?
I ought to punch you out.
Now, come on, hang on here. We don't have all the facts.
What on earth is the problem? It's wonderful. Chris is very gifted.
Yeah, you would know.
I know art when I see it. This is simply an artistic interpretation.
Yeah, right. Sure, that's what it is.
Art? Hell, this is porn. And it proves your son has been making it with my wife.
Oh, come on. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Chris, tell him. Come on, son. Explain yourself. He's always had a very lively imagination. She didn't pose for this picture, did she?
Well, no.
I told you. You made this picture up, right? It's out of your head.
Yeah, it's kind of out of my head, yeah.
That's what I thought. In other words, this picture is not the one that the two of you have been working on next door, right?
Oh, not that painting.
No.
Okay. Show me the other one.
Other?
Yeah, painting, son. Show him the real portrait you did.
Oh, that. Well, it's, well, it really didn't turn out that well, so I pitched it.
That's artistic temperament for you, isn't it? One flaw and they'll shred a canvas.
Yeah. I'm supposed to believe this.
She's right, you know. Artists are all perfectionists. Look at what's-her-name. He got so upset he cut off his ear. Not that Chris would ever do that, of course.
I'm gonna take his whole head off.
For heaven's sakes, Tim, lighten up.
Come on now. I see where you find this embarrassing, but you know boys this age, any age for that matter, they're bound to imagine.
Imagine? I suppose he imagined this birthmark here.
I'll be damned. How'd you come up with that one, son?
She told me about it?
What kind of fool do you think I am?
You're someone whose manhood is threatened very easily by a very young person.
Young or old, I don't think you're particular.
Excuse me, with your track record for diversion?
Why don't we take this inside where we could have some privacy?
Well, why bother? My wife loves to make a spectacle out of herself.
When they talk about me, and they will talk about me, they're bound to mention you, darling.
She told you about a birthmark?
Peter, be real for a second. Why the sudden turnaround?
I need a change of scenery. What's wrong with that? You're the one that pointed out how crummy it is here.
I came up here because I was worried about you. I thought you needed some support.
And I appreciate that a lot. Believe me.
Be straight with me. Why L.A. now?
Why not? Look, school's almost over. They don't grade you on cleaning out your lockers. I can take off.
What about your friends? That girl. The guy who was in trouble.
I told you it's history.
No. Something's up. I thought so before, and now I'm sure.
Just go, please. I knew this would happen.
Wait a minute. You throw a thing like that at me and expect me to process it zap.
You already decided I was lying.
Not so. Tell me.
What's the point? He's your friend.
And so are you. I mean, Peter has some problems. I mean, bigger than what I used to think. With the test, but that's a far, far thing from rape.
End of discussion. Just go.
No. I need your side, the whole story.
I don't really care what you need.
Come on. Lead to DJ. Help me understand. It started how?
After the stuff with Mr. Stevens, everybody treated me like I had leprosy or something. And when Peter asked me out, it was just kind of convenient, you know? Like a way not to be so out of it. That's all it was. I mean, it wasn't like I was using him or anything, because I really did like him. I mean, not in any major heavy way or anything. He had to know that. And yesterday, when he came to my house, I was so uptight, I just wanted him to leave. Mom was upstairs, sloshed, passed out. I don't know for how long. The place was a pig pen. And Peter, he acted as though he knew how I felt or something. And then he kissed me. And that was fine. But then he kissed me harder. And he held me so tight, it hurt. And I said, Peter, cool down, my mom's upstairs. It was like he didn't hear me. And he kept going on and on about how much he needed me and how much I needed him. But I didn't, not that way. And then he started going on about how much we love each other. He wasn't anybody I knew. I tried. I begged him to stop. But he just kept going on about how much he loved me and how it was okay with the whole thing. Oh my God, you still don't believe me.
It's not that, Stacy. It's my fault. I should have seen it coming. Damn it! I should have tried to stop him.
A schoolmate of our daughters. What's next? The paper boy? Cub Scout troop?
Oh, come on, Tim. You've jumped in the sack with anything female in a lab coat in the past 15 years just to prove you could.
Come on now, you two are saying things you're going to be sorry for.
You're the one that's going to be sorry, Pressfield, when your kid here gets named in a divorce suit. How will that go down at the old car lot?
As long as they spell the name right. You heard me. All you're threatening me with is some free publicity. True or not, folks will be flocking down to the car lot to get a look at Pressfield's bad boy. My business will triple while you're fighting a countersuit. Ha! Yeah, well, corrupting the morals of a minor isn't funny. Neither is statutory rape. Adds up to big legal problems, family style.
You keep your kid off my property. And away from my wife.
I don't think that'll be a problem, will it, Chris?
No, sir.
Better not be.
Maybe you should send him a bill for the painting.
Maybe not.
Don't worry, my dears. As they say, no biggie. Oh, and Bill. You have a remarkable son.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast. You stay put. We're not through by a long shot.
Okay, you got me. I'll come clean.
Yeah?
I want to be a movie star. I figured if I hang out in Hollywood, I'm bound to be discovered.
Peter, I know you. Something's wrong. Nothing I can't handle, sis. The Earl who listens. I'm cool, I'm terrific. And then all of a sudden it's L.A., here I come?
Did I sound that bad? No wonder you don't want me around.
Who said one word about not wanting you?
Okay, you want me. You're just dying for me to move in and mess things up with you and Gabriel.
You're welcome in my home.
Yours, maybe, but not your husband's.
I pay the bills, so I call the shots. He'll get used to you.
Now, why don't I find that appealing?
I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Gabriel and I have an understanding. He knows that what's mine is his, and that includes family.
That's just great, at a distance. But in a one-bedroom apartment?
I thought you wanted to come.
I did. I do.
Then you're coming home with me.
You know, you really don't want that.
Why do you keep saying that?
I'll rephrase it. Gabriel and I don't like each other. We never have and we never will.
You've never tried, either one of you.
Listen, we're oil and water, strawberries and sardines. President Bush and broccoli, okay?
You'll see. Cariño, hi. I just wanted to let you know that Peter has finally decided to come and stay with... For as long as he likes, of course. On the couch, on the floor, on the bed if he likes. Yes, our bed. He's family and he's welcome. I feed you, don't I? What's one more big mouth? Well, that's the way it is, amorcito. Tough tacos.
I told you.
5 minutes, he'll love the idea. I'll call him back.
Maybe if he needs more persuading, you'd do better in person.
How do you mean?
Well, if you go ahead, I'll come down later on my own wheels.
Are you trying to get rid of me in a hurry?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
You tell me. But you won't, will you? Well, you're not going to dump me that easily. Why don't you just save us both a lot of time and just spit it all out?
Speaking of time, I'm late.
What now?
I'm meeting some friends at Topper's. Why? We'll talk.
I'll bet.
There were signs. I should have seen them and done something.
Signs?
You know, like a lot of big talk, but guys do that. And then he went on about how much he loves you and how close you two were.
Not like that.
I know, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. All the while I was talking to Lee on the hotline, and I knew it wasn't like that.
But you could know that.
Oh, he's good. Oh, yeah. He plays it just right. I mean, I'm at the sheriff's station, sweating blood, and he's playing the best friend role. I mean, saying all the right things, heavy support, right down to bringing me breakfast in the jail. He even set me up for the next move.
What move?
This one. If you were so messed up that you'd accuse me of rape, the next thing we know, you'd accuse him. Oh, he made a big deal about that when psyching me up, making me think that you were crazy.
And you did. And so will everybody else.
No, that won't happen.
I can't fight him.
We can. I'll help. Don't let him get away with this. He hurt you in a way that no one deserves to be hurt. And he did it when you were down. He betrayed your trust and mine, too. If he walks, he wins.
want not to have to think about it.
I'll be there until it heals. And it won't heal until you let it out and tell someone. It's Peter's shame, not yours.
Okay. I'll try.
Stacy. Mr. Cox.
Daryl, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have leapt to such a conclusion.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to know that there was nothing, well, personal in this. I saw my daughter in pain, and I needed someone to blame quickly.
Believe me, I do understand.
You probably saved her life.
Stacy. Talk to your dad. Tell him the truth.
I gotta say, I'm surprised at you, son.
Yes, sir.
Your mama raised you on the 10 Commandments. Isn't that so? You knew them all by the time you were 6. Billy always got tripped up, but you knew him cold. What was number 9?
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Well, I guess the good Lord would have made rules about it if it were easy. It's not. Especially if she's doing a little coveting on her own. Now, mind you, I'm not making excuses. What you did was wrong.
I know, Dad. I didn't think.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, I can understand that. But I also believe that marriage is sacred. It's got to be respected, even if folks don't act like it. Now, I live my life that way, and I want you to.
You're right, Dad.
You were lucky this time. This could have gotten real ugly. You think you learned your lesson?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, enough said.
Yeah, said. Dad, I just wanted to say thank you for standing up for me like that.
You're my son, Chris. Okay, you run along. Oh, and by the way, Chris, that was a nice portrait you did. Real nice.
Stacy?
Go on. You know you have to. Would you rather be alone with your dad?
Maybe.
That's cool. Just remember what I said.
What is it, honey?
Daddy, it's true. I was raped. It was Peter Seega.
Oh, Stacy.
Look, I know how it sounds, and I don't blame you if you don't believe me. But I swear to you, I wish that I were lying, but I'm not.
But Stacy, when the sheriff questioned you, why
That was when I lied. When I said nothing happened. I guess I thought if I didn't admit it, maybe it wouldn't be so.
Seago.
I just felt so scared. Ashamed.
So that is why you took the pills then, isn't it?
It seemed like the only thing left. I felt so dirty. I knew Peter. I thought I was safe with him. We were right there on the couch in our house. I tried to scream, but he covered my mouth. I told him to stop. I begged him. I don't know.
It's all right. I want you to try. I'm right here. Everything that happened. I'm right here, Stacy.
Hi. This is my way out.
Where, to spread more lies?
Hey, man.
Don't hey man me. Your job time's over. Truth is staring you in the face.
Tonight at 7, be sure to tune in to Maury Povich and A Current Affair. But coming up, it's Hunter, Boston's Best Shot at 6, next on Fox 25.